It was just like any other Friday on Union College's campus, except on this Friday, May 6th, 2011, the zombie apocalypse is upon us! Started out like any other. That is, until the virus broke out. Within hours that Monday, the number of zombie students increased dramatically. Students would be seen wearing purple armbands, signifying their transition from the living to the living dead. Do not be confused, however. This is not a story on zombies. Rather, it is a story on human will, and just how far one group of students was willing to go to stop the impending zombie apocalypse.
You want to be checking the list of the people that are alive and dead as often as you check your email and Facebook combined. So if that's
That day, members of the human resistance met to strategize their survival. We caught up with the leader of the resistance, the Beast, to understand what exactly was going on.
You start out with a huge pool of human beings. They're the resistance. They're able to defend themselves in one of three ways. Socks. Throw it at a zombie, a balled up sock, stuns for 15 minutes. Nerf guns, shoot a zombie with it, stuns him for 15 minutes. The Zedhead team, the zombies, the Horde, these guys prefer physical tagging. They're going to try and send one guy in at your face, two guys in around you, and then the fourth guy will get you in the back, and you never saw them, you know why, because they're just that sneaky. And the real challenge is it's survival. And when it comes down to survival in a survival game like that, chances are a lot of people would, be caught up in a disaster. They would get tagged by a zombie. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm no track star. If a zombie apocalypse hit tomorrow, I would have no chance but to hunker down someplace.
The human resistance organization and preparation helped them survive the first few days. However, by Wednesday, the tide had begun to turn, and more zombies began to pop up. With an increase in their numbers, the zombies also saw an increase in their organization as well as strategy.
Through the front of humanities when I was a human this morning.
The zombies began to hunt in packs, targeting specific members of the human resistance, memorizing their class schedules, and then surrounding the buildings they had their classes in. One such example is what happened that day when they surrounded the Humanities building. After much deliberation, the humans inside realized they had one choice only: to fight. And just like that, the zombies added more flesh to their ever-growing collection.
Someone needs to lend me a purple armband.
With the zombie apocalypse coming closer to fruition, and more humans falling to the zombie disease, the remaining members of the human resistance wanted to honor their fallen human beings, and decided to go to the woods and hit them where it hurt. However, they could never have anticipated that the zombies were already waiting for them. While victorious in Thursday's battle, the dawn of Friday brought horrible news.
Apparently they'd arranged my death. I took down 3 or 4 of them, but there was a good 10 or 12, so they pretty much had me.
The numbers spoke for themselves. The zombies had managed to take out almost every single member of the human resistance, and turning them into a member of the zombie horde. It became apparent to the remaining members of the human resistance that resistance was futile. Rather than using this opportunity to hide and seek shelter, the remaining members of the human resistance decided they would rather die on the battlefield. So they waited for the zombies right there.
Okay, all we do is melee weapons for the front. You have a weapon? Because we totally
The battle raged on for hours, but in the end, there were no survivors. If you ask any of those who participated in this week's activities what it was like to be a zombie, they would tell you, zombies, they don't die, but neither do the friendships that you make in this game.